One of the main reasons for your anxiety is one thing that everyone has, but no one can live without it. And it's something that cripples you without you even noticing it. And it is, I know, latest generation. It hasn't hit the market yet. And why? Why is it that this amazing piece of tech that gives you access to the biggest libraries in the world allows you to contact any person anywhere, whenever you want in the world, and it allows you to take pics of your pets all day? It's so harmful. It's exactly because it's so amazing that it makes us anxious and weak. Let's say, for example, you lose your phone and you will feel like you are falling through a cliff, right? Yet, it isn't essential for our own survival. Do you realize that's not a normal feeling to have? That we shouldn't be worried about some piece of tech that's everywhere, but we don't. We don't realize it, and we live with this anxiety all day until it comes to the point where you fall into depression, not really knowing why. And it's not just that. It's a false home we run to whenever we feel frustrated or uncomfortable, making us ignore our own feelings and allowing them to get tangled until it becomes a mess we can't even understand, making us weaker and weaker until it comes to the point we fear even the simplest of events, like talking to a stranger, and get hurt at the slightest. So ask yourself, is this the kind of person you want to become? To be always needing something and feeling that everyone is there to attack you. You can't hide forever. There's a life to live out there. So do the healthy thing and at least have 1 hour a day where you don't depend on your phone, where your life is yours to control only and not anything or anyone else. At least give yourself that if you want to get out of depression. Now, another thing that's included in this is social media. To put it simply, social media turns our brains into mush. It decreases our ability to focus. It distorts our notions of reality. And it can become a literal addiction that will ruin your life. And this is backed by studies. The brain of a gambling addict and a person who spends all their day on social media is the same. Do you know those old people that stay hours on slot machines? That's you on social media, and it will ruin your life. Because if you can't focus on something for long periods of time, you also won't be able to keep a job. You won't be able to feel like you can impact your life. And you also won't be able to have any meaningful relationship because you aren't there completely. All of this while believing on fairy tales from social media, like buy this workshop and get rich scam, or your life can magically change with a few brushes of your arm. I'm sorry to break it to you, but life doesn't work that way. It isn't as rosy as you can see on social media. It is what it is, no less and no more. But the faster you accept this, the more control you have over it. Accept that you're gonna have to work for what you want. You're gonna have to let go of certain people and activities in order to get the life you want. Another way to explain this is, what's the alternative of working for what you want? More fake people around you? More arguments about crap that doesn't help you? Or more feeling like you are powerless and hopeless and doomed to live this life that you have in this moment? Biggest lie we tell ourselves is that our happiness is a choice. It isn't. So learn to let go of stuff that keeps you here and start to devote yourself to the stuff that takes you where you want to be. And social media is one of them. You aren't gaining anything. Like for example, TikTok or Instagram. They pay only top 100 creators, and there's millions out there. Yes, I understand the irony. But I want to help. I want better than a lot of you want for yourselves. That's the reason why I'm here. So make this decision for yourself. Why would you want the pressure of posting a nice pic every day to please people that aren't here for you right now when you need it? What's the gain here? Why do that to yourself? Do you want to be a dancing monkey? Is that it? You don't need any of this if you are depressed. Focus on yourself only, and the people who truly care for you will show up without asking anything for it. And the last and the biggest way social media impacts your life is through the top posts. One thing that you have to understand is that posts are made to grab your attention. And the best way to do that is through either discussion or negative. A warrant officer is like those will always be on the top. And this will distort your notion of reality, making it look worse than it is. Because that negativity of the top posts will at some point affect you and lead you into depression again. And it takes away your precious time. I will say this as a friend. If you are a cashier or a waiter, it brings you nothing to argue with a stranger online about political problems that are happening on the other side of the world. You can't afford that time. And it doesn't give you any knowledge you can use on your areas. And this that I'm telling you, it's exactly the people who have their life in order do. The ones with a paid house, a stable relationship, they focus only on what matters. And if you hope to reach that life, you have to learn how to let go of your phone and social media. Otherwise, it will be just a brush you use when you can walk, making you believe you are just another sick and hopeless person, which you aren't. I hope it helps.